Hello, my friends. Jerry Rosa here in the Rosa Stringworks Man Cave with a whole bunch of friends. We're going to play some good old bluegrass music for you. And we're going to start off with one right here in the key of D. It's called Some Old Day. I've been working out in the rain, tied to a dirty old ball and chain. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day, you'll wait for me and pray. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Dear mother, I hurt you so, and I've been cruel to you, I know. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Tell my brother, sister, and dad that they're the best friends that I've had. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day, you'll wait for me and pray. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Bill, first half. Some old day, you'll wait for me and pray. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Yes, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day. I was looking at some of the comments popping up there, and somebody said something was out of sync in the voices and the sound, and that is always possible with this type of format. But it probably will straighten out in a little bit too. It for some reason it'll catch up after a little while, and hopefully that does that. And if it doesn't, you just have to bear with it. It's all I can tell you. Sorry. Let's see over here. The tall drink of water with that fancy Martin guitar. That is Gary Haven. He's from St. James, and he is going to do a tune for you.
I am.
What
it's
are
an
you
old
going to
Lefty
do?
Frizzell tune in D.
In D
called
dog.
Unfair. You want me to wait for you till you share your love. Ain't that being a little mistakes on while you roam till you decide to care. Ain't that being a little unfair? I can't see how it can be anything for me. What's yours is yours, what's mine is yours. That's how you want it to be. You want me to wait for you while you share your love. Ain't that being a little unfair? I can't see how it can be anything for me. What's mine is yours, what's yours is yours. That's how you want it to be. You want me to wait for you till you decide to care. Ain't that being a little unfair? Ain't that being a little unfair?
Mighty fine. We have Beverly Spencer back there on another Martin guitar, and she's about ready to do something for you. Beverly's from the Rolla Doolittle area.
Yeah.
Recently started a new job. Where did you start your new job?
Oh, I work for the local paper there in Rolla.
Local paper in Rolla.
Yeah, newspaper office.
So we should be getting lots of publicity based on that, right?
Well, you want to tell them about the publicity for next Saturday night?
Yeah, it's next Saturday, or this coming Saturday night. We're going to be at the Lyric Laugh Theater in Newburgh, Missouri. It's 7 o'clock p.m. It's a fun little, ancient little theater. It was probably made in really right around the turn of the century. I'm going to say 1900 or maybe even before that. It's an old theater, so it's I'm sure well over 100 years old, and it's just a fun place to play. And there will be goodies and food to eat during the intermission, and we're going to play 2 sets there. So come out and join us if you can. If you're within driving distance, I want to see you there. What are you going to do, Beverly?
I think I'll do my Loretta Lynn song.
Loretta Lynn, okay. Is that the one in E?
That one in E, yeah. You let me for the bright lights of the town. A country boy set out to see the world. Remember when those neon lights shine down? That's good enough for this blue Kentucky girl. I swear I love you by the moon above you. How bright is it shining
Loretta, she would just love it if she could hear that. Mr. Bill Pilliard's from Rolla, and he is playing gas station guitar. It's a BP guitar. He picked it up at one of the BP stations around town somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't know the story on the BP guitar, BP is short for Bill Pilliard, and he built it in my shop several years ago. How many years ago now? About 10 probably, huh?
Oh, at least 9.
Probably at least 9 or 10 years ago.
Yep.
And he got mad at it once and threw it down the stairs. But, you know, other than that, it's a pretty good guitar.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a survivor.
Yeah, it just keeps coming back for more.
Yeah. No, it's a really good sounding guitar. I just love it. He does a good job on it, too. What are you going to do for him tonight there, Bill?
We're going to do a Blue Highway song.
Okay.
Probably one of the newer ones tonight, but it's probably 25 years old now.
Yeah.
There's a path back to the mountain, to a one-room cabin where I was born. Even now, my memory lingers of a woman standing soft and warm. Lonesome pine, I can hear you calling me back to my home. With a fox and a hound, and the hills are roaming. Lonesome pine calling me back home. So long since I left that cabin, searching for wealth, fortune and fame. In the stillness of the mountain, hear my daddy calling out my name. Lonesome pine, I can hear you calling me back to my home. Fox and a hound, and the hills are roaming. Lonesome pine calling me back home. Someday soon I'm gonna travel back to the place that I love best. In the stillness of the mountain, I will find sweet peace and rest. Lonesome pine, I can hear you calling me back to my home. But a fox and a hound, and the hills are roaming. Lonesome pine calling me back home. But a fox and a hound, and the hills are roaming. Lonesome pine calling me back home.
Very nice job there, Bill. And I want to say thank you to Edward Smith there for that super chat. And if you would like to follow suit and make a donation to the band, we would certainly appreciate it. You can, it's just think of it like being in the restaurant and pitching $1 into the guitar case. We sure do appreciate it when you do that. And my favorite way for you to do that is to go through PayPal and send me, and you can send a PayPal donation direct to my email address. That way we get most of it. Where if it comes the other way, we get some of it. So we appreciate that very much, and you're very thoughtful. You've always come through for us, and we really do want you to know that we do appreciate it. And the money is shared amongst all of them. And Leon, he's got about a 2-hour drive, so gotta make up the gas money there somewhere. And speaking of Leon,
Yeah.
it's time for the 5-string galvanized mechanical gadget. Tonight he's playing a Deering banjo. And it's dear to him, I know that.
Yeah, it's a maple blossom.
Maple Blossom Deering banjo. And which one are we going to do?
Farewell Blues.
Farewell Blues. Now, let's see. This is in the key of D, right? This is in the key of D sometimes. I can tell you right now, this one's a fun one to follow. I'll just tell you the chord sequence through the hard part. It's like B, B, E, F, D, A. There you go. B, B, E, F, D, A. That's the hard part.
Ready?
Clear as mud.
I'm ready for it.
Okay, here we go.
And if I didn't say it, that's Leon Pruitt from Defiance, Missouri on the Deering banjo. And man, can he flat pick that thing. He can play anything with strings, and that's a flat fact. Well, maybe not a fiddle, but everything else for sure. Can you play a fiddle?
You don't want me to hear. You don't want to hear that.
You don't want to hear a fiddle. He says you don't want to hear that. But he can play everything else that's got strings. Let's see here. Cash, step over here sideways. Oh, he's gone in search. He's not out there. He's indisposed. I was just going to introduce him to show you who our halftime show is going to be. And I know most of you know who Cash is, but that's all right. We'll get him later. Let's see. I'm going to do another song here. I'm going to ask Beverly to help me sing this one. This is an old Dean Martin song, actually, believe it or not. We like to take Dean Martin songs and convert them to bluegrass all the time. We do that all the time. Well, we did on this one anyway. Are you ready, Beverly?
I'm ready.
By the way, it's in G.
Don't jump
See,
the
I
gun.
threw her a curve there. She was ready, boy.
I'm not ready now.
I was trying to tell you what key these are in. This is in G. It does have an A minor in it. The rest of the chords are straight up and down. Here we go. Everybody knows you're leaving me for good. Everybody tells me now they knew you would. It was a well-known secret I just couldn't see. And the whole world knew the small exception of me. Everybody knows we cried our final tear. Everybody knows we wasted all these years. Long ago they said I'd have to set you free. And the whole world knew the small exception of me. With the small exception of me, the world is wide. With the small exception of me, there's no surprise. Then ain't it funny how that I could be so blind? Funny when it's out of sight, it's out of mind. But now the truth has dawned, it's plain enough to see that the whole world knew the small exception of me. Yes, the whole world knew the small exception of me. Woo, that's a lot of breath on that last note there. I saw that somebody said the mics were all working well tonight. Well, that's a good thing. We figured out what the problem was last month. It's channel number 4 on our Focusrite interface. The interface is what connects all these mics up to the computer. And for whatever reason, and it's a brand new interface. Well, I mean, it's new within 7 months or so. And anyway, channel 4 on that shows like it's working. It looks like it's working, but it does not put out anything to the speakers, and it does not put out anything to the internet. And that's why we had so much problem with Patty's mic last month. So I'm going to have to send this interface back, and hopefully we'll get a replacement or get it fixed by the next show, the next live show. And with that in mind, looks like Gary's back up.
Since you did a slow one,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to
Yeah,
speed
there
it
you
up.
go. See, I I crossed him up there because he's
I'm
used
the
to me.
anti-Jerry usually. See, guys, I think you've heard me do this one before. This is Tom T. Hall. The first strange town that I was in, county was hanging a man. Nobody cared if he lived or he died, and I just didn't understand. So I washed my face in the morning dew, bathed my soul in the sun, washed my face in the morning dew, and kept on moving along. The second strange town I was in, settled, peaceful and quiet, and the rich got richer and the poor got poorer, and to me didn't seem right. So I washed my face in the morning dew, bathed my soul in the sun, washed my face in the morning dew, and kept on moving along. Hey on. The third strange town that I was in, they were laughing at a poor crippled man, begging for nickels and dimes on the street, and I just couldn't understand. And I washed my face in the morning dew, bathed my soul in the sun, washed my face in the morning dew, and kept on moving along. Bill. Someday things are bound to change, and they can't be very far. And each injustice I have seen will come before the bar. And I'll wash my face in the morning dew, bathe my soul in the sun, wash my face in the morning dew, and my journey will be done, and my journey will be done.
There you go. Step over here sideways, Cash.
Cashew.
Cash. He did. He stepped in sideways. Well, there you go. He's all grown up, guys. You can see now he's growing up. He's all of 11 now. Isn't that right?
11 and a half.
11 and a half. Don't forget that half. Yeah, you got to have that half in there. And let's see now. What have you won so far? You've won the state competition.
Let's see. I did the Phelps County Fair. I won that one. Then I went to the state competition for my school beta club.
All right, wait. Slow down. He won the Phelps County Fair. He won the school beta contest.
State competition.
The beta state competition. And then he went down to Georgia, and he got third down there in the national competition. You know, he's slacking off when he got the third, but, you know, that's okay. We'll give him that one time. You know, what the heck. And then what else? Anything else? That's it, huh?
I'm trying to think.
That's probably
Well, he can actually play in time now. That's really good.
He's right on that one.
Well, when you won, was that a spelling bee or music?
That was music.
Oh, I just wondered. I didn't know if you was good
I
spelling.
can't spell.
I can't either. I just
I
wondered.
forgot how to spell Y.
All right, get out of here, kid. You bother me. That's what W.C. Fields always said.
It says health and safety policy. policy, for everyone's protection, you are required to use common sense whenever is necessary.
He's a ham. He can't help it.
Pull the batteries out.
Looks like Beverly's up. So, Beverly, what are you going to do for these folks?
It's my turn? Okay. Well, let's do the Tennessee Waltz in the key of that.
Oh, I forget who it was now that asked for this several times, but someone asked for the Tennessee
Gary.
Waltz several times. And Beverly
Yeah.
and Gary worked it up here. So, it's in the key of which?
We're going to try F.
The key of F. You know, that real familiar fun chord that you usually play in.
We're going to try it. Brand new, practicing in the living room. I was dancing with my darling to the Tennessee Waltz when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced her to my loved one, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night of the Tennessee Waltz. Now I know just how much I have lost. Yes, I lost my little darling the night they were dancing to the beautiful Tennessee Waltz. Dancing with my darling to the Tennessee Waltz when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced her to my loved one, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night of the Tennessee Waltz. Now I know just how much I have lost. Yes, I lost my little darling the night they were dancing to the beautiful Tennessee Waltz. To the beautiful Tennessee Waltz.
Well, that was just fine right there. Got a lot of nice compliments on that song. Did a nice job.
Thank you all.
And it's time for the gas station attendant to step up to the mic and play something.
We're having fun with the mics.
Well, that's what happens when you have so many mics and mic stands. They just get a little complicated.
I was gonna say so much talent.
And since we're so much talent too. But we also are short one mic, and that's why we're having to switch around a little bit more tonight.
Because we have so much talent, we can overcome these obstacles.
Obstacles?
Adverse conditions is what I call it.
What key are we
you
going
doing?
into? Looks like E. E, Edward.
What is it?
Going to E, Edward.
I'm going to do a little Gordon Lightfoot tune here.
Uh-oh. This might actually have more than one chord in it.
You ready?
I am now.
In the early morning rain, with a dollar in my hand and an aching in my heart. and my pockets full of sand. I'm a long way from home, and I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on runway number 9, big 707 said to go. Well, I'm out here on the ground, holding drunk as I can be. You can jump an old jet plane like you can an old freight train. So I best be on my way in the early morning rain. Hear the big jet engines roar, see the silver bird on high. She's away westward bound, far above the clouds she'll fly. You can jump an old jet plane like you can an old freight train. So I best be on my way in the early morning rain. This old airport's got me down. It's no earth too good to me. Well, I'm stuck here on the ground, holding drunk as I can be. You can jump an old jet plane like you can an old freight train. So I best be on my way in the early morning rain. You can jump an old jet plane like you can an old freight train. So I best be on my way in the early morning rain.
Oh my gosh. Very good. Very, very good. That had 2 or 3 chords in it, in case you didn't know. Let's see here. Looks like 5-string galvanized mechanical gadget time. Terry, bring a chair in here if you want to. Terry is Cash's grandmother, and they were standing over there, and it's hard to communicate when we're in the middle of a show, but anyway, just bring a chair in here. Feel free. Okay. Where are we going, Mr. Leon?
Let's see, we'll do a little sled ride.
Sled ride. Which flavor? In A? We're going to do the sled ride in the key of A. This will also have a B minor in it, in case you're interested in knowing about that. It'll have your 1-4-5 plus your B minor. Is the five-string galvanized mechanical gadget finished now? Good job, Leon. See what was it? Sue says. Sue Peel says, "You are amazing, Leon." There you go.
I hope it's in a good way.
He said he hopes it's in a good way.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Bill Rourke, thank you for that super chat. I don't know if I think I covered that one before that. Sparky 971 gave us a super chat for the Tennessee Waltz. Also.
Oh, thank you.
So very cool. They're very cool. We really do appreciate the super chats, and we appreciate those donations that come in through the email to rosastringworks@gmail.com. You just go to PayPal and send money via email. It works out real easy. My time here, I think I'm going to do. I had it in mind. Now I can't think of it. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and play Gary's favorite. I'm going to go in the key of C.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Gary loves this tune.
I like the song, but they could kill her a whole lot quicker.
He just needs to kill her faster, huh? Well, kill him faster.
Yeah, whichever.
This is called Vincent Black Lightning. We bluegrassed it up. It was written by, I think Richard Thompson, I think is his name, over in England. And, this song vaguely resembles his song. But we do it in bluegrass style, which means you play it faster. That's really what it means. All right, we ready?
Yep.
In the sea of keys? I'm going to bring my strap up on this one. I think I'm going to need it. Here we go. Said Red Molly to Jane, that's a fine motorbike. Our girl could feel special on any such light. Said James to Red Molly, my hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning 1952. Well, I seen you at the corner of the cafe and seen red hair and black leather, my favorite color scheme. Then he pulled her on behind, and down to Knoxville they did ride. Said James to Red Molly, here's a ring for your right hand, but I'll tell you in earnest I'm a dangerous man. I fought with the law since I was 17, and I robbed many a man to get my Vincent machine. Now I'm 21 years, I might make 22, and I don't mind dying, but for the love of you. But if they should break my stride, then I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Leon! Call Sergeant McCrae. They've taken young James 80 for armed robbery. Shotgun blast hit his chest, left nothing inside. Come down Red Molly to his dying bedside. When she got to the hospital, there wasn't much left. They were running out of road, they were running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry. He said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Said James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats a 52 Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now Nortons and Indians and Greasies won't do. they don't have the soul of the Vincent 52. Well, he reached for her hand and he slipped her the keys. He said, I don't have any further use for these. I see angels on aerials in leather and chrome, jumping down from heaven to carry me home. Then he gave her one last kiss and he died. But he gave her his Vincent to ride. That was just because I could. Anyway, it's 10 till 8, so I think we're going to bring on our halftime entertainment, and I'm going to ask Don to stay, and I'll stay, and that's probably all we need. The rest of you can go eat pie. I think Sue made a homemade pumpkin pie this time. Yeah, and what a shame. What a shame. So anyway, we're going to take a little sort of intermission while Cash gets his guitar out. More than likely, he'll have to put strings on it or something. He's always prepared. Don't worry, Cash. There's only, well, actually, there's not that many. There's 192 people waiting on you. That's all. You might as well sit front and center here and use
What chair do I use?
that chair right there.
Oh, I get it because I'm short. That works perfectly.
Well, it's the only chair we got unless you want this one. Come on, Cash, get your nest made, man. Whoops.
Save one for me, babe.
Okay, Don.
All right.
What key we going to?
I think this should be
You're
C.
caping on the 5th fret.
5th fret, playing in G.
5th fret and playing in G, so that means we're in the key of C. C Charlie.
Here we go.
What's the name of the song?
Country Roads.
All right. He's going to do a John Denver song called Country Roads.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads.
I'm not prepared to play this, I don't think, buddy. Why don't you just go ahead and sing the next verse?
All my memories gather around her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get the feeling that should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia.
Mighty fine. Nice job there, Cash. Sorry I couldn't play that one, Cash. I barely know the chord progression on that one. If I know the chord progression, I could play it, but I was struggling. And ain't no point in saying it any other way. I was struggling.
It's fine.
You did good job.
I feel like I sped up on that one a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right. We did fine. Dottie Hildebrandt says, nicely done, Cash. So what are you going to do next?
Soldier's Last Letter.
And what key are we going to do that in? A? A. So we're going into the key of A. I'm pretty sure this is just a 1-4-5 song. It might have a 2 in it. I can't remember.
It's got a 2 in it.
Okay, it does have a 2 in it, he says.
When the postman delivered the letter, it filled Mom's heart full of joy. But she did not know until she read the inside. It was the last one from her darling boy. Dear Mom, is the way that it started. I miss you so much, it went on. Mom, I did not know that I love you so, but I'll prove it when this war is won. I'm writing this down in a trench, Mom. Don't scold if it isn't too neat. The way that you did when I was a kid and I came home with mud on my feet. The captain just gave us our orders, and Mom, we will carry them through. And I'll finish this letter the first chance I get, but for now I'll just say I love you. Then the mother's old hands began to tremble as she fought against tears in her eyes. But they came unashamed, for there was no name, and she knew that her soldier had died. That night, as she knelt by her bedside, she prayed, Lord above, hear my plea, and protect all the sons that are fighting tonight, and dear God, keep America free. I'm writing this down in a trench, Mom. Please don't scold if it is into me.
Beautiful. Very nice song. That was a very popular song that was recorded by, wasn't it Ernest Tubb? It was Ernest Tubb, and it stayed on the charts, I think, at the top for something like 6 weeks, I think it was. Can't remember now, but something like that back during World War II? Or I think that's when it was, yeah.
Right, like in 41, I think.
41. Of course, Don knows a lot of that history stuff on these old songs, but I don't know too much about that. But anyway, nice job there, Cash. Somebody by the name of Aaron Mendenhall gave us a super chat.
That's my mom.
That's your mom? Well, my goodness. Well, I guess we're going to have to make sure that some of that money gets to you then. we can give you 30, 40 cents of it out of, no problem. No problem.
Let's see.
Let's see. You got a lot of compliments there. Gary Hayes says, sounded great, Cash. I am 75 years old today. A good present for me, young man. There you go. So happy birthday to you there, Gary Hayes. What up? Where are we going next?
Farside Banks at Jordan, and I play this in E in the 2nd fret, so...
E in the 2nd fret, so that's two notes higher, so that's an F sharp. Thank you, that's wonderful. We're going to play this one at F sharp, I think. Anyway. Yep, I think that's where we're at. So it's still just 1-4-5. So if you don't need to be intimidated by the fact that it's F sharp. It's still just 1-4-5, and maybe something else. Who knows?
Ready? I believe my steps are growing wearier each day. Still I've got a journey on my mind. Blues of this old world have ceased to make me want to stay. My one regret is leaving you behind, and I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be sitting drawing pictures in the sand, and when I see you coming, I will rise up with a shout, and I'll come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. But if it proves to be his will that I'm the first to go, and somehow I'm the feeling it will be, when it comes your time to travel, likewise don't feel lost, for I'll be the first one that you'll see, and I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be sitting drawing pictures in the sand, and when I see you coming, I will rise up with a shout, and I'll come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. Through this life we've labored hard to earn our meager fare. It's brought us trembling hands and failing eyes. So I'll just rest here on this shore and turn my eyes away until you come. We'll both see paradise, and I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan, and I'll be sitting drawing pictures in the sand. And when I see you coming, I will rise up with a shout, and I'll come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. And I'll come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand.
Very nice. Good job, Cash. That's up there in that range where you have to punch it out, and you did a good job. Why don't you do one more tune for them, and then we're going to go eat some pie.
I don't know if I want to do Folsom Prison Blues or I want to do...
Whichever one you want to do.
House of Gold.
House of Gold? It don't matter.
I haven't done that one in a while. I'll do that.
Cash,
A.
I think Cash does House of Gold probably as a tribute back to his grandfather, I think.
Me and my grandfather played this song when I started. He got me a ukulele and he would bring me jams, and me and him would always play this song.
Well, cool. What key we going to do it in?
A.
A?
People steal, they cheat and lie for wealth and what it will buy. But don't they know on the judgment day that gold and silver will melt away? Oh, I'd rather be in a deep dark grave and know that my poor soul was saved than live in this world in a house of gold.
What kind of guitar are you playing there?
The Burge guitar that Mr. Burge sent to me.
And it's a Burge guitar, you said?
Burge custom guitar.
Yeah, Burge Custom Guitar by Jesse Burge. And Jesse, thank you for that super chat there. We appreciate that. He just made a donation.
Thanks for the other donation.
Yeah, that Cash has really been inspired since he got that guitar. So thank you all so much for watching. We're going to take a little short break. I'm just going to put on a little halftime something here, and then we'll be back in probably about another 10 minutes or so. So here you go. I just have to find it.
Opal's got a little shop, coffee, tea, and soda pop, written on the faded window sign. Ruby and Pearl are her best friends. There you'll find the three of them, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30. You can set a watch by their routine. Classic small town Norman Rockwell scene. They talk about the wheres and whens, a little gossip now and then about who's doing what, maybe why. You mean to tell me you don't know about what's her name and so? Can you believe that Oakwood's still alive? Their own little corner of the world. Opal, Ruby, and Opal lives the golden rule. Ruby's back in nursing school. Pearl can truly stitch a work of art. One of them has good advice. One breaks the rules and don't think twice. One needs to mend a wounded heart. Each a precious gem in this old world. Opal, Ruby, and Pearl. Heaven's got a little shop, coffee, tea, and soda pop, somewhere in that city built four square. When it comes my time to fly over to the other side, I'm gonna ask the Lord to take me there. I believe I'll meet up with those girls, precious gems in that new world. Opal, Ruby, and Pearl. Opal's got a little shop, coffee, tea, and soda pop, written on the faded window sign. Ruby and Pearl are her best friends. There you'll find the three of them, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30. You can set a watch by their routine. what's her name and so. Can you believe that old coot's still alive? Their own little corner of the world. Opal, ruby, and pearl.
Well, we're back, and we've let Cash sit down there behind Gary. You can probably see his feet moving around once in a while, but he's just going to pick along too. Anyway, I just wanted to acknowledge that we did get some PayPal donations there. I don't see them all, so I'm sorry. I'm not going to try to name them all, but I really do want you to know I appreciate it. Vic Flowers said he sent one, and but he also wanted to say thank you to Cash for singing "The Far Side Banks of Jordan," so thank you for that donation. We appreciate it. Far Side Banks of Jordan was written by a friend of mine. His name is Terry Smith. And I say a friend of mine, it was just more of an acquaintance. I met him several different times at jam sessions or at festivals and got to play music with him. And that was his only hit song, was Far Side Banks of Jordan. And then he did write a song called Bitter that one of these days, I'm promising you, I'm going to do that for you because it's just the funniest song you've ever heard. Beverly and I are going to try one here. We're going to be in the key of A. And I think Leon might be able to kick it off for us. It's called Jealous. Oops. We're getting our capos on.
Okay.
Ready? Yep. I'm jealous, jealous. I think I'm losing my mind. I think about you, I begin to doubt you. I'm jealous all of the time. Jealousy go through the window. Stay out of my foolish heart. If this is love, I don't need you. Tearing my dream world apart. 'Cause I'm jealous, jealous. I think I'm losing my mind. I think about you, I begin to doubt you. I'm jealous all of the time. I see you talking to someone, innocent though it may be. In my imagination, you're being untrue to me. Yes, I'm jealous, jealous. I think I'm losing my mind. I think about you, I begin to doubt you. I'm jealous all of the time. How about it, Bill? Take it out, Leon. Yes, I'm jealous, jealous. I think I'm losing my mind. I think about you, I begin to doubt you. I'm jealous all of the time. I'm jealous all of the time. I'm jealous all of the time. Whew. That was kind of sprightly. I think it's Gary's turn to do something.
We're going to do an old gospel song that I think is in the key of D.
D-Dog.
I have no idea the origins of this song. It's just always been sang around this part of the country, so I'm going to give it a shot. Here's in D. I walked one day along the country road, and there a stranger across the cross I knew. Take up thy cross and follow me. I hear the blessed Savior call. How can I make a lesser sacrifice when Jesus paid it all? Up to E. I cried, Lord Jesus, and he spoke my name. I saw his hands all bruised and torn. I stopped to wipe away the marks of shame. The shame for me that he had borne. Take up thy cross and follow me. I hear the blessed Savior call. How can I make a lesser sacrifice when Jesus paid it all? I'll carry till the crown appears. The way I journey soon will end, where God himself will wipe away all tears. And friend, oh fellowship with friends, take up thy cross and follow me. I hear the blessed Savior call. How can I make a lesser sacrifice when Jesus paid it all? How can I make a lesser sacrifice when Jesus paid it all?
Very nice job. And Beverly is up.
Well, we'll go back to G.
Go back to G.
Yeah. We'll see if we can do a little bit of Foggy Mountain Rock.
Foggy Mountain Rock? Okay.
Maybe I might put my glasses on just in case. Probably will.
Mighty fine, mighty fine. Foggy Mountain Rock is what that was called. And been getting nice compliments back and forth here. And it looks like Zach Trek gave us a super chat there, so thank you very kindly. We really do appreciate it. Lots of compliments on Beverly's Dobro playing and all kinds of other compliments. So thank you all very much. And thanks for praying for my hands. I appreciate that. As people have been praying for my hands to try to get rid of this arthritis. Let's see. I think it's Mr. Bill's turn, isn't it?
Yep. I'm getting ready here.
Have you got a service station jingle for us?
Yep. BP special.
BP special here.
Grab one of G. We're going to do, what we're going to do?
Pallet on the floor.
Oh, pallet on the floor.
Pallet on the floor in the key of
Pallet
G.
on the floor.
Make me a pallet on the floor. Make me a pallet on the floor. If I get to Atlanta and have no place to hide, make me a pallet on the floor. Where all my good time friends of mine? Where are them good time friends of mine? When I had $1, everything was fine. Where'd you go when I only had a dime? Make me a pallet on the floor. Make me a pallet on the floor. Make it soft, make it low, so the good time I won't ever know. Make me a pallet on the floor. If I could catch that train and ride, if I could catch that train and ride, if I get to Rolla and have no place to hide, make me a pallet on the floor. Make me a pallet on the floor. Make me a pallet on the floor. Make it soft, make it low, so the time now won't ever know. Make me a pallet on the floor. Okay, Bill. Make me a pallet on the floor. Make me a pallet on the floor. Make it soft, make it low, so the time now won't ever know. Make me a pallet on the floor. Make it soft, make it low, so the time now won't ever know. Make me a pallet on the floor.
Nice job. Well, that brings us around to Mr. Leon, I think.
We'll play some Big Country in A.
Big Country in A was one we haven't played in a long time. Big Country. I actually, in the 80s, was in a band, and we named it Big Country. I was kind of like the co-founder of that band, I guess you'd say. And it broke up shortly after because I think we couldn't play this tune. I think was the reason.
Every time you give it a name, it broke till it break up.
Anyway, we're going to do it in the key of A, right? Yep. Okay, so anytime you're ready there, Mr. Leon, we're ready. almost ended together. Big country, my goodness. That'll separate the men from the boys. No offense, Beverly. You're just one of the boys. You're just one of the boys. Well, one of the men, really. Because you played it really well. She really did. She knocked it down, that's for sure. Let's go to A. I'm going to do a song I wrote. This is a gospel number that I wrote, and the true story on this was I woke up I think it was a Saturday morning, and this song was all on my brain already. All I did was just run straight into the computer and write it down, and it goes like this. Last night I dreamed I was in heaven, and there upon the throne I saw God's Son. God said unto his Son, Jesus, the time is come for you to return unto the world. And he's coming again. We've prayed that he would. He's coming again. Be ready, we all know we should. He's coming again. We all need him so. He's coming again to save all our souls. Leon. Angels were singing from on high, and I could see the love in Jesus' eyes. Gabriel blew his horn as I watched the crown of thorns descend through the clouds upon his head. And he's coming again. We've prayed that he would. He's coming again. Be ready, we all know we should. He's coming again. We all need him so. He's coming again to save all our souls. He's coming again. Well, there you have it. And we've still got about 15 minutes. You know what? In this last 15 minutes, if you want to throw up a request or so, we'll see if we can't do it. We kind of did our own thing this show. Typically, we do take all kinds of requests, but this time we decided to just kind of play our own stuff. But if you've got a request in mind, throw it out there, and we'll see if we can do it. What do you got, Gary?
Okay, it works, I guess.
I'm going to do an old, I think this is Stanley Brothers, All I Ever Loved Was You. It's in G.
Oh, that sounds kind of personal.
Oh my goodness.
He don't get much love.
Want to say nothing.
All I ever loved was you. You broke the heart that cried for you. I wasted all my tears on you. For all I ever loved was you.
true. For all I ever loved was you. All I ever loved was you. You broke a heart that cried for you. I've wasted all my tears on you. For all I ever loved was you. Buy her rings and diamonds too, but you'll be sorry if you do. You'll never find a love so true. For all I ever loved was you. All I ever loved was you. You broke a heart that cried for you. I've wasted all my tears on you. For all I ever loved was you. For all I ever loved was you.
Mighty fine. Just so you know, we did get 2 requests so far, and that was for Father of Bluegrass and for Dirt Farmer. So I'll end the program with those 2 songs, if you don't all mind, but we'll just keep going around here till it gets back to me. For Cash, I don't want to confuse Cash. When I do those 2 songs, Cash, I just want you to know that I'm going to do one of them first, okay? I don't want to get you confused.
I think you got him scared to death.
He was being so serious. He was going, okay.
He's cornfused.
All right. Who's up? Beverly.
Oh, let's see. Let's do a little bit of Fireball.
Fireball. This is what I call the Dobro National Anthem. Fireball. In G.
And G.
we need one more service station attendant type song here.
Oh.
What are you gonna do? You gonna do something like Mexico, or you gonna do,
could do
Memphis, or are you gonna do
Birmingham.
any one of them big old hits you got?
Hits by the town.
Bill's got a lot of really fine songs. He really does, and so whatever he decides to do here, I'm sure
you know
you'll
what?
enjoy.
We haven't done Memphis in a long time.
All right, okay, let's
You
do
want
that.
to do that?
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah, on D.
He's gonna do it in D.
If you love somebody enough, you go where your heart wants to go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. If you love somebody enough, you go where your heart wants to go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. Oh, I got to find her and find out why she had to go. Oh, I won't rest till I find out why she had to go. Well, thank you for your precious time. Forgive me if I start crying. That's how I got to Memphis. 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 Well, I haven't eaten a bite or slept for 3 days and nights. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. Oh, I got to find her and find out why she had to go. I won't rest till I find out why she had to go. Well, thank you for your precious time. Forgive me if I start crying. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. Oh, that's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis.
Mighty fine, mighty fine. And I think we got time for another 5-string galvanized mechanical gadget tune.
Let's see, the Nashville Blues.
The Nashville Blues. That's in the key of D minor.
Yeah.
For you mandolin pickers out there, if you're trying to pick this at home, you can pick this song and stay in just these 3 frets almost entirely. Just the 3 dotted frets. So it's in D minor.
Are we ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
All right, here we go.
Mighty fine, Leon. Good job. That was Nashville Blues. Well, let's see here. I have two tunes to do. Somebody actually asked for From Where I Stand also, but I think we'll just do the two that were requested first. I appreciate the other request as well, and we'll catch that one the next time. Let's see here. Let's do Dirt Farmer first, and then we'll end with Father of Bluegrass. Dirt Farmer is in the key of D. It has a B minor in it. which would be your 6 minor out of D. Are we ready? I'm an old dirt farmer, scrape a living from the soil, like my father before me, I labor and toil. But my father said, son, you should move away. He said, farm life is dying, son, please don't stay. So I moved to the city and I tried to fit in, but I thought of my father, how the crops would get in. And I could hear him say, son, you should move away. He said, farm life is dying, son, please don't stay. I returned for a visit, but I was too late. My father lay dying, and I knew it was fate. But he turned and said, son, you should move away. But I just couldn't leave him, and he knew I would stay. Now I'm an old dirt farmer, scrape a living from the soil, like my father before me, I labor and toil. Thank you for that request. I appreciate it. That was written about in the 80s when all the farms were being foreclosed upon, and that's what inspired that song. I was in my boss's office, who happened to have a picture of a farm, a painting on the wall, and through this farm there was a giant erosion ditch coming through, and I thought, well, that farm's dying for sure, because a dirt farm you don't want big erosion ditches going through it, you know. And so the combination of those two things is what inspired that song. We will end it with Father of Bluegrass. And this is a song that, believe it or not, we don't ever play. So I'll just give the guys a little instruction. Everybody's going to take a break on this, including the bass. And it's just straight bluegrass. It just sounds like any typical Bill Monroe tune, so it's not hard to play. What's that? In the key of A. Now, the true story on this song was that I started to write this song about the father of bluegrass in Missouri, which was considered to be Don Brown. He started bluegrass in the 50s with John Hartford and Norman Ford, and they formed the Ozark Mountain Trio. And in fact, they were the first inductees into the Tri-State Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame, so it was pretty cool. And anyway, I decided, well, rather than write it about Don, Don was a huge fan of Bill Monroe, so I decided to just go ahead and write it about Bill Monroe, which I felt like more people could relate to. And so I do this in Don's honor this evening, Father of Bluegrass. Bill Monroe is the father of bluegrass. He's the one that gave us all this joy. He picked up an old Gibson mandolin, and he formed a band called the Bluegrass Boys. He's known far and wide for his picking, and we've all tried to copy his style. Well, now for those of you who'd like to hear it, here's old JR to give it a try. Well, old Bill, he's really getting up there, but his music's as fresh as can be. One day he'll pick up in heaven, then we'll all hear that mandolin ring. So next time you're out in the evening, look and see if that old moon is blue. If it is, you know Bill is happy, 'cause he'll be picking some old bluegrass tune guitar. Did you hear that guitar ring? Don't you love to hear Bill sing? That old bluegrass sound makes me smile. And now for all it's worth, I'm gonna pick for all I'm worth before I'm picking in that sweet vine by banjo. Did you hear that banjo ring? Don't you love to hear Bill sing? That old bluegrass sound makes me smile. And while I'm on this earth, I'm gonna pick for all I'm worth before I'm picking in that sweet vine by dobro. Did you hear the dobro ring? Don't you love to hear Bill sing? That old bluegrass sound makes me smile. And while I'm on this earth, I'm gonna pick for all I'm worth before I'm picking in that sweet vine by bass. Did you hear that doghouse ring? Don't you love to hear Bill sing? That old bluegrass sound makes me smile. And while I'm on this earth, I'm gonna pick for all I'm worth before I'm picking in that sweet vine by. Whew, I'm wore out. Thank you all for being here this evening. We really do appreciate it. Thank you all for the wonderful donations. We appreciate that. We really appreciate all the kind words and things that you've been spreading here this evening. And we really just want to say thanks a lot, and come back next month. We'll be here same time, same place. Tell your friends. And those of you who are my vloggers, we will see you for a vlog tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Thank you.